And another thing you can see, not only being to me from me, is the date's wrong. I received it on the 13th, but it was sent on the 14th, and there's a reason for that, and I'll get into why. Hey everyone, welcome to my home, and welcome to my channel, A Ginger Can. My name is Brian, and man, what a crazy summer I've had. I've got projects out the wazoo, my refrigerator failed, my hard drive failed, I lost a bunch of videos, and that's why I apologize. I haven't been able to upload, and I haven't really been able to record a whole lot lately. I have recorded a couple of videos. I'm going to get those edited and uploaded, but it's now October, and that's the start of woodworking season. So I've got a lot of woodworking projects, like my youngest's bed, which he keeps changing his mind every other day. So once we get his mind nailed down, I'll start that project. I may do a quick video about it. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a long process. It's going to be a lot longer than like the garage shelf video, which was 3 days. As I mentioned, it's October, which means it's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and I'm going to do one video on that subject this month. And have I got a fun one for you all? I have received a couple of scam emails, and I want to talk about how I know they're scam and things that you can look at and identify scams for yourself. So let's come over to the computer. All right, we're on my desktop. We're looking at a program that I use that helps me sort and organize all new emails. It's called Mailwasher. I've been a subscriber for a really long time, well over a decade. I love this program because I have a lot of email addresses. I separate everything into a bunch of different places, and this helps download all the emails. I can immediately see what's important, and I can immediately see what's junk. Click the delete, and it's gone. The other nice thing is this does not mark emails as read. So even though I can read the email here, the recipient doesn't know that I did read it. I can just delete it, and that's the end of it. So let's talk about the first one. It came in last week, and it's to me from me, which is weird because I don't normally send myself emails. And another thing you can see, not only being to me from me, is the date's wrong. I received it on the 13th, but it was sent on the 14th, and there's a reason for that, and I'll get into why. Hi there. Have you seen lately that an email sent by me to you from your own account? Well, no, they're not actually in my account. It's a spoofed email, and it's very easy to do. That merely concludes that I've gained complete access to a device of yours. No, it does not. That does not conclude squat. For the past several months, you're under my close observation. So still surprised how that could happen. Thing is, your device was infected by a malware from one of the adult websites that you lately accessed. I don't go to adult websites. I mean, Lowe's. Does Lowe's count as an adult website? I don't know. This may be complicated to you. Nevertheless, let me try to clear it out to you. With the aid of a Trojan virus, which that's redundant. It's either a Trojan or a virus. I gained full access to a PC as well as any other device in your possession. That's not how this works. That merely denotes that I'm able to see you whenever I like just by turning on the camera and microphone in your PC, and while you don't even know about that. This webcam here, this webcam, I unplug it when I'm not using it, which means you can't connect to it. This microphone is also unplugged and turned off when I'm not using it. So there's no magic here, right? My laptop has one of those little slidey cover things for the camera, and the microphone is disabled by hardware. That's it. That's all I got in here. So that's a lie. Moreover, I also obtained your entire contacts list, including your entire correspondence. Remember that thing I said about having a bunch of different email addresses? Every email address I have has different contact lists because they're specific to that email address, right? No, it's just these things make me laugh. It actually makes me a little sad because there are people that fall for this. Indeed, you wonder, but my PC is equipped with a valid antivirus, so how could this be possible? Why haven't I seen any warning? I don't have antivirus. To be frank, the reply is straightforward. Malware of mine is based on drivers whose signature gets updated on a 4-hourly basis, causing it to be simply untraceable. That's not how drivers work. And I'm confused. Is it a Trojan? Is it a virus? I still don't know what it is now. I have a video showing the way of a lewd act on one screen, and the right screen is a video that I watched. Again, I don't go to those sites. My camera's not plugged in, my microphone's not plugged in. Still unclear how bad it can become. One mouse click is enough to send the video to your entire list of social network. Dude, I haven't been on Facebook in over a year, and that's two-factor authentication. And only my contacts can see my contacts. So, how did you get that? As well as email contacts. Yeah, well, on this account, he's not going to get any. In addition, I can provide access to email respondents, as well as messages that are currently in your use. That messengers. I don't use any messengers. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. I don't really talk on. I haven't logged into Facebook in over a year. All I need to do is give him $1,450. I'm left with 2 days. It's been well over 2 days. After opening this email, I'll get a notice. You didn't, which will automatically start my timer countdown. Any attempts to contact, blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's look at some really fun information. Another thing this program lets me do is see the entire email header, which is all the machine speak of how to send and receive emails between systems. So we'll look at this real fast. And I'm just going through Outlook, blah, blah, Office 365, blah, blah, blah. Fail. Sender IP is 122.52.191.101. Is there a way I can look that up? Yes. I can go to the ICANN lookup. I put in the IP address, blah, 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 PH, country code. That's the Philippines. And you come down, and I could probably send this to abuse. Nothing's going to happen. It's a foreign country. They don't really care. So this just tells me, all right, it's the Philippines, which also explains, if we come back to the dates and times, how I received it on the 13th, but it was sent on the 14th, because it was sent from the Philippines, and they are light years ahead of us. Darn near a full day. So that's obviously a scam. They're not going to get anything from me, and this is the second one I've received within 30 days. I don't know where the first one went. I think since it sent my junk mail, it got automatically deleted and removed. So let's look at the second one. Come up here, Prime renewal ID, blah, blah, blah. In regards, transaction alert, your payment failed. Prime renewal. Well, that's probably meant Amazon Prime. Which, yes, I do have Amazon Prime. That's the only subscription service that I have. But then if we come over here to the domain, I see pilotflyingj.com. Well, that seems weird. You would think that Amazon Prime would notify their customers of a payment failure, and it would come from Amazon.com, not pilotflyingj.com. That's only half of the laziness. Let's click on this and look at this. This is just pure laziness. You see here an entire list of email addresses. No company in their right mind would ever broadcast email addresses of all of their or some of their customers, because you don't know if any of these people are malicious or not. I mean, I recognize a Chinese name in there, Wicked Vato. No, I can't trust Novatos. Now that all of these people have everyone else's email address, including mine, what's going to happen with that? Well, first of all, it's a huge misconception that your email address is private and secure. It's out there. Everyone has access to it. Someone's going to find it. So this doesn't concern me because A, I have the know-how, I have the background, 20 years worth of military networking and network security to be able to recognize silly things like this, especially when they're this lazy and obvious. But then I have this program as well that helps me identify quickly scams. And that's all I have for you in this video. I just wanted to give you a couple of quick ways to identify scams and how to, try to protect yourself. If you do go and look at Mailwasher, they have a yearly subscription. I had it a decade ago, or more than a decade ago, and I got in on the lifetime subscription. It cost me $200, and they're actually losing money on me, which is a real shame because this is a really good company. If you don't go that route, another way to do it is to get a email client on your system. Don't use the built-in mail from Microsoft. Don't use Outlook. Use Thunderbird. Thunderbird's really good at security. It's free, it's open source, so anyone can look at their code. They're not going to put anything malicious in there. Thunderbird will also not automatically download images and things from HTML messages. So if I get an email from Lowe's, my adult site, I won't see the image. I won't see any of the images. It won't download any foreign content. I'll just see the email. The safest thing you can do. There's that. I hope that seeing this and reading, me reading this to you and then explaining certain things helps you identify scams in the future. Look for silly things coming from weird domains. Look for obvious. This has been a Ginger Can. My name is Brian, and we covered some quick ways to identify scams. We talked about some software. It is October. It is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. If you stumbled across this video, thank you for watching this far. I really appreciate it. I'm a stay-at-home father. As I mentioned, I have done computer work, IT work in the military, cybersecurity work. I do a lot of DIY projects. I have a lot coming up. I got some electrical and plumbing, just crazy stuff, woodworking as I mentioned. I also do a lot of cooking. I have a lot of cooking videos. If that kind of stuff interests you, consider checking out the videos, the playlists, and subscribing. I'd appreciate it. For those of you that have subscribed and stuck with me this long, I truly appreciate you. You know as well as I do that life can just get in the way, right? So thanks for sticking with me. Make sure you hit that notification bell because consistency has not been one of my strong points this last year. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll at least know when I put up a video, which is great. If you know of someone that's fallen for these scams, or if you've got other tips or tricks, put them down in the comments below. I would love to read anyone else's insights. I am not the end-all be-all to network security. I will be the first to admit that. I'm not the end-all be-all to spotting a scam, but I certainly haven't fallen for any. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Take care.